Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Shrek the Third. This is from 2007. And of course, you know we were going to continue the Shrek journey. We're going to see this one all the way through. The first two were excellent. I cannot wait to see this one.
Yeah, I saw the first one beforehand, but didn't see the second or haven't seen this one. So first time watch for me as well. This is going to be great. Had so much fun at the last two, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to continue their adventures.
Yeah, the first two movies were absolutely wonderful surprises for me. Really excited to see what sort of comedy, if we get any new characters here in the third one, but I am really excited for this one.
Looking forward to seeing what number 3 has. I'm really pumped to see what kind of ridiculous stuff Eddie Murphy's going to say as Donkey. Have not seen the third, have not seen the fourth, have not seen any Puss in Boots movies, so look forward to what's coming up.
Be new for all of us.
Be new for all of us. Let's go! Good, bring the heat.
Hey,
this guy's back. Jamie Lannister.
Tallest tower.
Is this a throwback?
Gotcha. It's a dream
geez.
sequence.
Hey, he better say, Mother.
The brave Prince Charming approacheth.
I shall slay
Such
the monster that
Cheerio.
guards you and then take my place
That
as
could
rightful
sound, that sounds
king.
like her.
What did she say?
Box. They're cheering for Shrek.
Foul beast! To enter into a world of pain!
Birthday to thee, happy birthday to thee.
Do you mind?
The gingerbread man is just the worst.
Prepare, foul
Uh-oh.
beast!
Oh, he's not going to like that. That music.
Someday you'll be sorry.
Oh, the sword. We already are. It's out in an alley. Don't stop believing, Mommy's little angel.
You're right. I can't let this happen. I will restore dignity to my throne. No one will stand in my way.
Fill in for the
Oh.
king. Wow.
Yeah, 'cause he's a frog.
Well, you know.
Well, maybe they turned him back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
This is the little mutant donkeys.
You have a very full day filling in for the king and queen.
Great. Let's get started.
Time to get moving. You know, you really need to get yourself a pair of jammies.
The donkey's facial features.
There we
Oh,
go.
so good.
Not like just a little bit. Someone's always trying
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's got to do some knighting.
to shame. It's wrong.
I may be.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, that can't be good.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
Why would it catch fire?
Can somebody come in here and work on Shrek, please?
I will see what I can do.
Strapping him in.
Oh, it's the old Dumb and Dumber pedicure scene.
Yeah.
You look handsome.
Ah, come here, you.
That's good that they have that to keep them from licking their stitches.
That's right.
Princess Fiona and Sir Shrek.
A little over to the left. Yeah.
Oh, you got it. You love it. Go Shrek.
Oh,
Jimmy. Ah,
this not going well.
that's it. We're leaving.
Please calm down.
Calm down.
He's still got the shoes on.
I am an ogre.
I think that went pretty well.
Okay.
See his tongue. Oh.
Oh, he's hitting him with this. Oh, it didn't work on him.
Couple more days, and we'll be back home. Maybe even the pitter-patter of little feet on the floor.
That's right. The swamp rats will be spawning.
Oh.
A little bit bigger than a swamp rat.
donkey?
No,
Uh-oh. She's trying to... I was going to say, is she
they were
telling him?
little ogre feet.
Shrek's gonna be a daddy.
Is this her bringing up that she wants or that she's pregnant?
They just eat and poop and...
Don't you ever think about having a family?
You're my family.
Family.
Well, somebody better be dying.
Oh, no.
I'm dying.
Jeez.
I know I've made many mistakes with you,
It's okay.
but your love for Shrek taught me so much. I am proud to call you my son. The Frog King
Oh, no.
is dead.
I was gonna say, I thought that was just a fake out.
Please come hither. This kingdom needs a new king.
Even on your deathbed, you're still making jokes. Oh, come on, Dad. I mean, there's got to be somebody else. Anybody.
There is only one remaining heir.
What's his name?
His name is Arthur. I know you'll do what's right.
Harold?
Dad? Dad!
That's a pretty sad way to start off.
It is, but they did a pretty good job to,
Yeah, have enough humor in it.
have enough humor to not make it as sad as possible.
First archery. Yep. What they doing? Live and let die.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it sounded like. Yeah.
Yep. Nice call.
What a jam. Wasn't open, but
I like GNR's better.
Yeah.
I used to say it's Junars is pretty epic, isn't it?
But if this ever changes,
The old footlocker.
say live and let die.
Mother!
This guy.
Look at him plotting and scheming.
Oh, what is he up to?
And
Oh, we're back at the
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't belong here.
We are more alike than you think. Wicked Witch, the Seven Dwarfs, saved Snow White, and then what happened? And now here you are, hustling Pool to get your next meal.
I see the angle here.
Yep.
Someone decided that we were the losers. Who will join me? Who wants their happily ever after?
That's Fuzzy Navel.
Navel.
Look at the Elgato one.
He drops the elbow.
Oh, Mrs.
dragon.
Donkey.
It's out of my hands, señorita. The winds of fate have blown on my destiny.
He's licking her paw.
Just keeps.
Sir, are you? You. And I don't know you, but I like to.
Oh my
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I send you airmail kisses every day. Now, Coco, Peanut, you listen to your mama, all right? Oh, come over here. All of you, give your daddy a big hug.
Maybe you should just stay.
There's no way I could ever run a kingdom.
It's not that. No.
Soon it's just gonna be you, me.
It's not going to be just you and me.
Yep.
so
Gotta tell
she
him.
is.
Oh.
It will be. I promise.
She doesn't.
She gonna tell him?
Not yet.
Nope,
Okay.
Not yet.
Just yell it now.
Shrek!
Yeah?
I'm
Ah, of course.
Of course.
I'm pregnant!
What was that? Great!
I'm glad you think so.
You, my friend, are royally.
You know, couldn't they have just rode the dragon to wherever they got to go?
Oh, okay. Maybe there was an eagle.
That takes away from the journey, Quinn.
It might
We already saw them reference it once in the last one with the rings.
They did, yeah.
Besides, do you think Donkey can really take care of the kiddos by himself?
Well, that's true. Probably not.
Oh.
Why would they be there, though? They're going to find Arthur.
Dream sequence.
Fiona? Fiona?
Think so?
Yes.
Just rolls in.
Is that Rosemary's Baby reference, folks?
Aw. See, isn't that so bad?
no.
There it is.
No, it's okay.
Stop! Hey, wait!
So instead of rocking, it's upside down.
Oh, they're all over.
He's having one hell of a nightmare.
Donkey! Wake up!
Shrek, you okay?
I can't believe I'm gonna be a father. How did this happen?
Allow me to explain. You see, when a man has a certain feelings for a woman,
Antonio.
I know how it happened.
how does it happen?
Donkey is something else.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and man.
Dad, look at these faces.
It's not my life I'm worried about ruining. It's the kids.
But at least you got us to help you out.
That's true.
Ready? Okay. Where for Arthur headed?
Look at
Look at this
that.
place.
Hello, bro.
Totally oois.
Yeah, totally.
I just altered my character level to +3 through probability.
Hi. We're looking for someone named...
Gee, who rolled a +9 dork spell?
Can either of you tell me where I can find Arthur?
He's over there.
King Arthur.
Who is this character gonna, or who's the actor, voice actor?
That's what I'm wondering.
The one guy's just sitting there.
There is no sweeter taste on thy tongue.
Watch, Arthur's gonna be the dude who just got gin canned, not the guy who won.
Did you just say you were looking for Arthur?
It's top secret. Hushity hush. Unhand me, monster.
Stop squirming, Arthur.
I'm not Arthur. I am Lancelot.
Yeah.
That dork over there is Arthur.
That sounds like
Hey!
that sounds like Jim from The Office, John Krasinski.
Come out, wherever you are.
Nice in the locker.
Yeah, you better run, you little...
Oh, donkey.
Cause today's a little donkey.
I suck it.
Suck it.
Suck it.
How'd they get him already?
We're here for the mascot contest.
We're here for the mascot contest, too. This is a costume.
If you were real, could I do this?
Poga? Where can I find Arthur Pendragon?
Hey, wait!
Oh, from the hoop.
Please don't eat me.
Brutal crowd.
You're the new king of Far, Far Away.
Artie, a king?
Artie.
More like the mayor of Loserville.
Of course. Of course.
So wait, I'm really the only heir.
Is that
The one and
Justin
only.
Timberlake?
I think so.
Maybe the next time you're about to
Doesn't
dunk a
have a
kid's head in a
box.
chamber pot, you'll stop and think, hey, maybe this guy has feelings. This guy's gonna turn out to be, I don't know, a king? Oh, Gwen, I've always loved you.
Ew.
Ew.
Ow.
Wow.
Dragon.
Congratulations on your new messmaker. Poopies. Ew.
Fiona! We all chipped in for a little present too.
Pigs.
Now the baby's gonna love it because I do.
I got you the biggest one because I love you the most.
I love it.
One of her dwarves.
Baby is only gonna strengthen the love that Shrek and Fiona have.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Is that the Wicked Witch?
Yeah.
It's
a couple.
From the bar.
Whoa.
Onward, my new
All the
friends.
villains.
Now, bombs away!
Oh, wow. Nice.
Ye old Hooters. I'm just laughing.
What anarchy.
Oh. I was going to say, you got a dragon.
Way to jinx it.
Ah.
Everybody stay calm. We're all gonna die.
Like Airplane.
It's like exactly like Airplane. It's 100% taken from Airplane.
Where are Shrek and Fiona?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Start talking.
His whole life. $6 million man.
To the candy shop.
You! Where is Shrek?
I don't know where he's not.
You're telling me you don't know where Shrek is?
Couldn't exactly not say that is or isn't almost partially incorrect. If that indeed wasn't where he is,
Still going.
Technically, he's not lying.
Shrek went off to bring back the next heir. Oh, no!
Get rid of this new king.
Right!
But bring Shrek to me.
I just figured everyone forgot about me. Look, I know it's not all gonna be fun and games.
It really is all fun and games, actually. Make sure you hit the boat just right with the bottle.
Boat with a bottle? Any idiot can hit a boat with a bottle. This is gonna be huge.
They got the finest chefs around waiting for you to place your order. And the whole kingdom will look to you for wisdom and guidance.
Putting the pressure on him.
Artie?
He's turning it around.
There goes my him.
But I don't know anything about being king. I'm going back.
Back to what? Being a loser?
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Land ho!
Yeah, it's all wet and shivering.
Oh, nice going, Your Highness.
Oh, so now it's your highness?
We're heading back to far, far away, one way or another. And you're gonna be a father. I said, King, you're gonna be king.
When were you planning on telling him that you were really supposed to be king?
He'll be 10 times better at it than me.
Then you're gonna have to change your tactics if you want to get anywhere with this kid.
You're right, donkey.
So this is going to get him in preparation to become a dad. He'll be ready by the time he gets back.
Hopefully.
It's his
Well,
it's his journey.
still got to take
Calling
care
it.
of Prince Charming here.
Well, a lot more than just Prince Charming. What the whole crew there?
I've been kidnapped by a monster trying to relate to me.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Greetings, cosmic children.
I knew I should have got that warranty.
Oh,
Mr. Merlin?
Merlin.
You know this guy?
Of course.
Yeah.
What we need are directions back to far, far away.
What's with the we? If it's such a great job, why don't you do it?
You get your Royal Highness to far, far away before I kick it there. Now, which way am I kicking?
But only after you take the journey to your soul. All of you, look into the fire of truth.
Is he not wearing pants?
No.
Just a robe.
Just a robe.
Oh, hat.
Huh? This is lame.
Ow!
You're lame.
There's a baby bird and a father bird sitting in a nest.
Stay with it.
Who's beating on a drum?
Wait, the dad just flew away. Why did he leave the little bird all alone? It's trying to fly, but it doesn't know how to.
Proper head case you are, aren't you? Really messed up.
He just leaves.
Okay, I get it. The bird's me. My dad left.
Ah.
Look, Artie. I know what it's like to not feel ready for something. Even ogres get scared.
I know you want me to be king, but I can't. I'm not cut out for it, and I never will be, all right?
Sounds like Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
My dad wasn't really the fatherly type either.
Well, I doubt he was worse than mine.
My father was an ogre. He tried to eat me. He used to give me a bath in barbecue sauce and put me to bed with an apple in my mouth. People used to think I was a monster. But after a while, you learn to ignore the names that people call you and you just trust who you are.
You're okay, Shrek. You just need to do a little less yelling and use a little more soap.
Oh, look at this. This is all underground.
Yeah.
It just bothers you that I was voted fairest in the land.
Let go of your petty complaints and let's work together.
So I guess the plan is we just wander aimlessly in this stink hole until we rot.
Jesus.
But I gotta admit, that charming makes me hotter than July.
That charming makes me hotter than
Well, in which state, though?
That's true. Very
Arizona.
subjective.
Well, looks like he's building a new set.
Yeah.
This way. Rapunzel, wait.
They call him
well,
Prince
that's
Charming, the Kingslayer.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
He sold him out.
Did he go wolf?
Jealous much? Shrek will be back soon, Charming. And you'll be sorry.
Once Shrek sets foot in Far, Far Away, he's doomed.
Doomed.
Why are they all listening to him? All the...
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense why they would listen to him.
Yeah. Unless
donkey.
Unless the witches and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's the title. I mean, if you're the king, if you're the king, you're the king. We got our Ents.
On the wrong side this time.
We got to get the Eagles next.
Gotta get them.
King Charming has something special in mind for you.
Merlin just joins
playing
in.
along.
He just smacks him.
It's a nail.
Claw for the rope. Oh!
Nothing you can do to stop him. We've got to save her. But she's so far, far away.
Get yourself back to Worcestershire, kid.
Hold on a second. I've got an idea.
I don't have that kind of magic in me anymore, kid.
I don't think you understand.
It's got socks with sandals.
I didn't notice until now he's got the socks with the sandals.
Oh. I'll go and get my things.
Piece of cake.
Well, well, well.
I am a little rusty.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
I think.
Oh.
I'll zoom zoom zoom.
Soon.
All right.
I don't trust this.
Oh. Man, I haven't been on a trip like that since college.
Oh, they switch bodies.
Is there something in my teeth?
Oh, it's like Jumanji.
You don't look like some kind of bloated roadside piñata. Yeah, you should think about getting yourself a pair of pants.
I'm really sorry, guys.
Yeah, they said it'd wear off eventually. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so
just a little side effect. Oh, look at that place. It's just trashed.
Correct.
I'm walking here and I'm gonna see.
Pinocchio!
Help me!
What's happened?
German and the villains have taken over everything! And now
She's what? She's what? Loan me $5.
Come on,
He
Puss,
could
you
just
heard the man.
break it. I mean, he's powerful enough.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Ah!
I had no idea. Really, I swear.
Got her locked away someplace secret. You gotta find him.
It's a happily ever after all. Shrek's final performance?
I got this.
Oh, no.
He's going to try to put the charm on.
Oh, kill it!
Don't you know who he thinks he is?
He's a star, people. Hello.
Oh, and please tell me you at least have the saffron corn with jalapeno honey butter. Cannot get into his proper emotional state without his jalapeno honey butter. This doesn't feel real enough yet.
He's got leg warmers on.
What are you laying around for? Honestly.
I got a better dressing room this time, not out in the back alley.
Break a leg. Or on second thought, let me break it for you.
I was beginning to think you might not make it back in time.
Where's Fiona?
Ow! Ow!
You got what you wanted. This isn't about him.
Well, then who's it about?
You weren't really next in line for the throne.
But you said the king asked for me personally.
I wasn't right for the job. I just needed some fool to replace me.
Oh, well.
Wow. He's trying to
Dang.
get in trouble.
Playing the
Well,
gods.
You catch on real fast, kid.
Yeah, he's doing it on purpose.
I actually thought you...
What? That he cared about you?
Oh, the old double door exit.
Waste, this is not what I do. It's a small crime.
Oh, how's this going to work out?
Oh, wow. That was
Kind of a-
really far away.
Yeah, I thought maybe they were
Good
down
distance.
in a
Yeah,
dungeon
so
or
did I.
something.
Hey, 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 oh! Oh! Yeah, your bag number 10 can.
Talkie when
Stuck here inside this hideous body. And I'm me! And the boat crashed, and we got bippity-boppity boop by the magic man.
You poor, sweet things.
Sleeping.
And he plans on killing Shrek tonight in front of the whole kingdom.
We need to find a way out now.
Ladies, assume the position.
What are you doing?
Waiting to be rescued. We're just 3. Pregnant ogre and an old lady.
Old lady coming through.
Oh, what's she going to do? She got some magic?
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
just the old headbutt.
You didn't actually think you got your fighting skills from your father, did you?
I think there's still one more.
Glasgow kiss.
Okay, that one might have been a little...
Lie down.
Got her.
She's just...
From here on out, we're going to take care of business ourselves.
Dobby.
sharpening the heels.
Oh, it's like Kill Bill.
Oi! No food or beverages in here.
Oi!
Oi! Oi!
Oi!
Oi! It wasn't Carl Urban.
Hey, bruv.
Oi.
Listen here, bruv.
Wow, look at that setup.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, I guess I was just showing off for the little one. It's bring your kids to work day. Who would have thought a monster like me deserved something as special as you?
Keep laying the hints.
Yeah, they did a good job of that. It's all circling back. See, the Eagles would fit perfect here.
They would just fly right in?
Fly right in. Pick up Shrek.
I mean, we haven't seen Mrs. Dragon since she was captured with that net.
The trees have rifles.
Little birdies, take wing.
Yes! Oh, nice. Are you kidding?
Squirrels.
No, this is a jam.
I can't believe they got the music for it.
I was gonna say, this one's an expensive one.
We got Barracuda
And
here.
We got Barracuda. Little heart.
Didn't we get that Barracuda in the Continental?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was
got
this
some
song.
heart.
It was this song.
For sure, heart.
Yeah, heart.
Well, Donkey's never done that before.
All right, people,
Oh,
let's do this thing. Go Team Dynamite!
I voted for Team Alpha Wolf Squadron.
All right. From henceforth, we ought to be known as Team Alpha Super Awesome Cool Dynamite Wolf Squadron.
There's some strange little girl over there staring at us.
Strange little girl.
You both knew what was going on the whole time.
Artie, it's not like it seems.
He was using me. That's all there is to it.
Shrek only said those things to protect you. Shrek saved your life.
Mm-hmm. Now it's sinking in. Yep.
Like he's got the sea and the moon for charming.
Yeah.
No ego on that one.
No, none.
I'm
Of
trapped
course.
Another day. You and me.
It's coming out of the...
Good to see that he got a budget.
Yeah.
Oh, a hell of a budget.
Got pyro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is he gonna bring him up wounded like Gladiator? Oh, just chained up.
Oh,
just took an arrow to the shoulder.
Oh boy.
You're about to enter a world of pain with which you are not familiar.
Oh, jeez.
Can't be any more painful than the lousy performance you're giving.
Oh, still gonna bury him.
Prepare for our beast.
Oh, if you don't mind, could you kill me and then sing?
Rim shot.
That's actually a very nice leotard.
Thank you.
Do they come in men's sizes?
You'll finally know what it's like.
It's precious to you. Take it away.
Oh, melted it right off. There
Nice.
she is.
There she is, saving the
There
day.
she is. Sausage roll.
Damn.
Pray for mercy from Puss and Donkey.
Hi, honey. You okay?
Much better now that you're here.
Oh,
There you go.
The slow claps.
Well, the evil ones showed up.
Nice. Nice.
Everybody stop! Who really thinks we need to settle things this way?
It's the only thing we know.
Didn't you ever wish you could be something else?
Yar.
The only thing we know.
A good friend of mine once told me that just because people treat you like a villain, it doesn't mean you are one. The thing that matters most is what you think of yourself. Then the only person standing in your way is you.
Me?
Get him, lads. Yeah.
I've always wanted to play the flute. I grow daffodils, and they're beautiful.
Oh.
Oh, this is the Die Hard moment.
What?
A new era finally begins.
What?
Now,
Oblique
all
shot?
of you.
Oh, no.
Oh, he caught it on his side.
You need to work on your aim.
This was supposed to be my happily ever after.
Well, I guess you need to keep looking, because I'm not giving up mine.
Oh, there it comes.
Mommy? Mommy?
It's yours if you want it, you know. But this time it's your choice.
Oh, wow, so Shrek isn't going to be the king.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought he was going to say
King Artie.
happily ever after needs to be a republic. Return to the people.
To give him the gladiator ending.
Are you not entertained?
Merlin.
That's my seat.
Okay, Senor Hokusy Pokusy. The time has come to rectify some wrong.
This should do the trick.
I'm me again. And I am not you.
Oh, right.
Oops.
Oh, close enough.
Close enough.
I can't tell straight up.
I think the kid's going to be a great king.
Well, for what it's worth, you would have too.
I have something much more important in mind.
Oh, look at that.
A little smoothie.
Finally.
Oh,
jeez.
What a
course.
fake out. Oh, we got two of them.
Three. Couple Shreks.
Oh, how many Shreks we going to have here?
Oh!
Such a pretty day.
Okay, so
A
3.
wild household.
Oh, no, they're all poor cat.
Oh, got its tail back at least.
Where's the baby? Wait, what? Come
He
on.
just lit a fart.
Aw.
Was it 2 girls and a boy?
Well,
Did they have a bow on
what
the
should we do now?
on the left? Looks about
You get
right.
your sleep when you can.
Yeah.
There we go, folks.
Hey, look at that.
Shrek the Third.
Third is in the books.
Oh, and we said, again, this was a first time watch for me. I'm sure you guys saw it in the beginning, but in the second one, they just did more of what made the first one good. And in this one, by the time you get to the third movie in the franchise, a lot of times you can get a little nervous. Does it get out of hand? Does the comedy get a little bit too old? Do we see a lot of the same things? And I'm happy to say that was not the case because of this cast. What an absolute all-star cast they had for this thing. I mean, we won't go over all of it here, but if you go on your IMDb and look it over, I mean, just an absolute all-star lineup they had of people from multiple generations of acting, which I think is fun because I think maybe some of the parents maybe watching it with their kids, maybe they recognized a few voices. Obviously, Mike Myers and Cameron Diaz being the big stars, everybody knows them at the time. 2007, they were everywhere. But we had a lot of Saturday Night Live people that came along. We had everybody from Regis, John Krasinski, Seth Rogen, so a lot of people you wouldn't recognize that were in this and got to have some parts. And again, 07, so that's all to be considered. But this was just another fun one of more of what we loved about Shrek. Eddie Murphy and his humor and the way he and Antonio Banderas played off one another was just awesome. I mean, for me, they were like the most entertaining part of the movie for sure. They were outstanding. Mike Myers was kind of taking Shrek on his journey. Not sure if let's be honest, he didn't want to be a dad at all in the beginning when they were on the ship and they were leaving. But hanging with Artie, Justin Timberlake, excellent work. Kind of brought him around and made him kind of realize he could do it, and that fatherhood wasn't the total nightmare he was dreaming of. And Justin Timberlake, Artie's character came around to show everybody, you don't always have to have a big, enormous battle at the end to solve your differences, and everybody can live in happily ever after, as it would be. So this one was a lot of fun. It really kind of hit home, I think, for a lot of either young dads or even folks who were dads and kind of, what you kind of go through, and, and for parents in general. But I'm just saying a dad for here because it was kind of Shrek's journey on this one. Fiona and the girls were hanging back at the castle. They had to get out and do their own thing. When Snow White had all the birds come in, they're playing Immigrant Song. That was awesome. I'm not ashamed to say I got a little bit of goosebumps when they did that scene. I won't deny that. That was cool. And she came charging in. That almost had a little bit of a Charlie's Angels vibe to it, with how they were all kind of fighting and and coming out from behind the stage. So I don't remember when those movies came out, but it seemed like it was maybe a little bit influenced, with Cameron Diaz being in those, of course. But a lot of fun. And again, you can just see why the whole Shrek universe just became an absolute powerhouse that just generated spin-offs and more movies, and we're going to get to all of them, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was another fun film to watch. I mean, 1 and 2, speak for themselves, but this one was a lot more fun. I love the tease where they're saying that Fiona was pregnant, and first the air horn and then another air horn, and then we didn't think we'd hear it. We think it'd wait till he came back, but no. Then he told him, and then he had that whole great, yeah, you too. How
he just froze.
Oh, he just froze, and so then you got to see his adventures of him, learning to maybe become a father, because he did the tough love at first with Artie, and then he called him a loser and said, "Do you want to be a loser?" And then they saw that, he didn't have a father, so then this way, Shrek could relate. His father was an ogre, and so he was worried that he would be the same way. I mean, we've seen that story told many times where if they didn't have the right father to lead them along their journey, they're worried they're not going to be the proper father in their journey. So there's always that dynamic. And then I love the fact that they had the little baby shower and try to pawn off one of the 7 dwarfs to give to him, and he just kept going, "Where's the baby?" And I thought, for whatever reason, that kept on getting me to laugh. And then it was we even knew that Shrek's speech to Artie was to get him out of there, that way to save him, and so then we'd hope that he would make his comeback, which he did, and like you said, he solved the problem without even any war. And first he blamed the one guy that they were going to go after,
Rumpelstiltskin.
Poor Rumpelstiltskin, but then adding in Merlin being not all there, Merlin was that was kind of a fun way with things, with having Eric Idle do a great job, obviously, as him, and and still Shrek though fighting when he showed him the fire and he saw the baby carriage. He's like, it's a rainbow unicorn. That's what I see. He's like, good. And so this was so much fun to see then the comeback from Shrek, from Fiona, and all the princesses battling through, especially the queen busting through the 2 walls. And then we had the fun scene with Snow White, and so this was just so much just a fun family film. And I was hoping to be a little bit funnier, but it was still pretty funny. I still like 1 and 2 more, but 3 was still really, really solid.
It seemed to build the universe a little bit.
Yeah, it seemed like that, and then it's furthering the story that now, because we know we're going into a 4th, they have kids now, so this adds a whole nother dynamic between Donkey's kids and Shrek and Fiona's kids.
Yeah, Answer brings up a really interesting point. Everybody's experience when they find out that they're going to be a dad is different, and for some it's excitement and it's instant anticipation, and for a lot of people, as he mentioned, it's you're scared. Are you going to be enough? And if you grew up without a father, or if you've got your own shortcomings in life, are you the person that should be in any situation to be raising another human being? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, whether you're prepared or not, so many of us are just winging it. I had a friend who had 4 by the time he was 22. I'm like, man, I don't know how you did it. He's like, dude, you just wing it, and you go and you do the best you can. So it was it was relatable for so many that Shrek was scared. You hope to, even if you're scared just shitless deep down on the inside for the sake of everybody else, like, act excited. I mean, because when you're scared, other people are scared, right? So that was kind of interesting for Shrek. He got kind of a crash course on playing a father figure, or maybe you could even call it a big brother figure, with Arthur. And again, Answer touched on the different ways that people try to motivate others or try to connect with them, and when they were able to find some common ground. So I thought that was neat. Some introduction of some new characters with Merlin's character was a lot of fun. I did like Arthur. Justin Timberlake did a great job with him. The princesses were, we'd seen them in the previous movies, but obviously they, played a lot bigger role in this film. So it was a lot of fun. I don't think it was quite as fun for me as the first two, but they set the bar just incredibly high. The first one, the whole thing was a lot of fun, and the surprises, and then of course the introduction of Antonio Banderas in the second one, and Shrek being the handsome guy, and Donkey being the steed, and the planning and the scheming to get them out at the end, the holding out for a hero. I mean, so they knocked it so far out of the park with the first two that I think this was hard to follow up on. I still think it was a ton of fun. I think it was a very enjoyable movie. And Mason Quinn touched on it a little bit. It's hard to match those two, right? So I don't think the goal, I mean, obviously the goal is to deliver something as good of a product as the first two, but there is something to be said for this is a new universe and these are new characters. So sometimes the story can be, I want to say, as good or close to as good, and it just doesn't get the same reaction from the crowd because there's so much to be said for new characters and things like that. And yes, we did get some new people. I mean, the introduction of Artie didn't hit as hard for me as the introduction of Puss in Boots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's just a boring human.
He's such a lovable, dynamic character, and of course, we got more stuff with the dragon last time. I did think that they did a little bit better job of working the music into the emotion in the previous ones, although I will say the Immigrant Song and Barracuda are pretty solid songs. So they didn't skimp on the budget for music for this, but overall a lot of fun. I if I'm being completely transparent, I don't think it quite measured up to the first two, but still a ton of fun for me.
Yeah. So for me, I will kind of,
Dave.
let me talk to you.
Every time he says he has to say it that way.
So I kind of want to hit something on to add to Quinn, because it wasn't just Shrek that was showing a journey. They did highlight Fiona with the princesses to talk about, kind of like it was almost like a baby shower kind of thing. They did highlight Fiona a little bit, and probably not as much as Shrek, but they did highlight Fiona with her little bit of a journey, which I thought they missed an opportunity because some movies do a good job of showing the dad's journey and the mom's journey, right? Of showing, hey, regardless of who wants it or who doesn't want it, or if it's planned together, right? I thought they could have probably done a little bit better job of showing Fiona and getting some more comedy spots with the Snow White and all of them. Otherwise, not too bad. I would have liked to seen more with the dragon, though, because the dragon had 5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
So it would have been a great comedy spot there if I were to try to inject anything.
Just have her growl a little bit, and then Fiona's like,
Fiona
see, you
totally
get what I'm
understands,
saying, right? They have a whole
something
conversation.
Like
that would have been pretty good.
A little bit of a miss.
It was Shrek and Fiona, just a little bit more Shrek, more so than Fiona.
Yep.
I will echo kind of like what some of the guys were saying here. To me, it didn't hit like the first one and the second one. I can't really put my finger on what it was exactly. I couldn't connect as much as I did for the first two. Maybe one thing I could probably put my finger on, and I do have it here, I wish they had a little bit more Eddie Murphy and Donkey, but I understand why they had to pull back some characters because they brought in Artie. They gave more to Charming. So I understand why they did that there to help character build those two. Again, though, I would have loved more Donkey. So hopefully in the
you
fourth
can
one,
never have enough
we
Donkey.
have more Donkey. I did not get invested into Artie at all. I felt like he was just, here he is.
Yeah.
And then there was nothing after that. It was just, here he is, and we're just going to go with this. That's kind of what it felt like to me. Just, all right, he's just here to be here and then eventually get the crown. And then, okay, I had zero investment. So where was I supposed to invest with Artie? Because
it was tough because he
there
didn't
was
take
nothing.
a journey the way Shrek did. He was just kind of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried to get some emotional ties in there, but it was all set up for Shrek to make sure he didn't die.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think it was all to build up Shrek.
Yeah.
It was. That's what it was.
Yeah. So again, I couldn't invest into Artie, unfortunately. So
I was just gonna say, I think Artie's story is just kind of an example of, like, Lancelot would have. I mean, we can assume he would have loved the crown, and Prince Charming was just dying for the crown, and everybody would want it, and I think they're telling the story of Artie like he's hesitant, he's scared. So some of the things that people are like, oh, you gotta have that, that's what you want. Like, not everybody has the same mindset, and to be honest, not everybody has the belief in themselves that they're capable of doing that. And Shrek's I think kind of Shrek's thing to me, as far as why he doesn't want to be king, like, he's an ogre, and it just comes back to he's an ogre. But Artie's he's part of the bloodline, right? I mean, he's part of the bloodline. He's next in line, and he still doesn't have the confidence himself. So, anybody who watches our reactions knows that I love trying to pull my lessons out of movies. But one thing I never want to do is kind of like try to pull them where they really don't live, just for the sake of, Oak has a message here. I did like when they said trust who you are. I thought that was good, and use soap. Use soap is always just
there's a lot of similar messages from the first two, I think.
But I feel
believe
like
in yourself.
I feel like the messages just hit a little bit harder in the first couple, and I know they were like, you gotta love somebody for who they are on the inside, and those can be cliche messages, but when you present it in the fashion that they did, so that was another thing for me. I get, and I guess the reason I bring it up is I get Artie's character, like why they did that. Not everybody wants to be king, and even if you are, you might be scared and not excited, but I'm in the same boat as Dave, like, and I think he verbalized it a little bit better than I did, where it's hard to get really invested into Artie. It's easy to get invested into Shrek, Donkey, Puss in Boots, their whole team of people coming to rescue him. Fiona's character, easy to get invested in her. It was hard for me to get invested into Artie. I'm glad Dave worded it in that phrase, because I think that best describes kind of how I felt as well. So
and I thought Justin did a good job voice acting.
Yeah, just wasn't a lot of meat on the bone.
There wasn't anything there.
He's got the diamond took mine.
Yeah, I got the big one over here. The other thing too, shout out to the crew, of course, because the crew, of course, just crushed it. I don't know if you guys noticed, they were showing a lot of good shots of like stubble on Shrek.
Yeah,
so I thought the animation,
the tech definitely came along.
Yeah, you guys did phenomenal in that. Of course, the rest of the voice acting and everyone else involved in this crew. I felt like, and I get it, it's the evolution of Shrek, right? So the first one, we had him angry, rah, right? Because he's an ogre. And I get it. We're getting that evolution of him maturing more with family and whatnot.
Yep.
So and they do keep components there of him being like, no, I'm not doing that. I just wish there was a little bit more. But I mean, we still get enough. So I'm not trying to complain too much about that. So it's good enough. But otherwise, was it still fun? Yes. Would families enjoy it? Of course. So those are just my little things on this one. Not as good as the first two, but still, if you're looking to continue on, it's not bad at all to watch.
And that's a good point. I'll go with my score here. Next, like I said, the first two were pretty much perfection. They were famous worldwide. I think everybody had pretty much seen them, except us. So
bits and pieces,
yeah. But the rest of the universe, nothing at all. Just a couple of things while you guys are talking, I want to hit that kind of relate to my score. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. And what I would have liked to see, I thought they missed an opportunity with all the princesses. I was really hoping for like a Charlie's Angels princess ass kicking scene, and we never really got that. I felt like they kind of left it on the table. We had the brief intro with Snow White, and then I get it's 90 minutes, right? They didn't have a lot of time, but I would have liked to have seen that. I did think they had great music. I thought the Artie character, like you said, Diamond Dave, was a bit of a miss, hard to connect with and give his story. Again, all these great actors, 90 minutes, something's got to give. I'm sure a lot got left on the cutting room floor. But I didn't think the humor was as good as the first two either. But other than that, pretty solid. 4 out of 5 answers.
Real quick, to your point, too, like they've hit some movies, right? Like Airplane, you guys were calling out.
Yeah,
they hit some other stuff. So
but they
maybe
didn't have
it was.
as many references.
They had a lot more. They had a lot more
Yeah.
callbacks. It seemed in the first two as this one. Maybe they just want to try and take it their own
That could
way,
be too, yeah.
or their own direction, and try and maybe dial back on that because they wanted to be more maybe child humor, and which some of it was hit or miss for us.
I mean,
it was,
granted, there was, now that she's mentioned child humor, sorry not to cut you off, that in 2 with OJ, I think the adult
Bronco.
was like they had it cranked up.
That was,
and now that you just said
that's gotta
child
be
humor,
one of
I'm
the
like,
best animated scenes of all time, especially when he's on a Bronco. And it really drops my score now. No. So it was still highly entertaining, definitely rewatchable and everything like that. So I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna give it a 4.3 out of 5 answers. That looks like 43, but yeah, 4.3. It was still highly entertaining, still pretty funny. Not as great as the first two, but when he set the bar that high, it's kind of hard. I mean, so far as with the animated, we've only been able to see How to Train Your Dragon that's been able to maintain that.
Yeah,
as far
those were
as
legendary.
with animated.
Kung Fu Panda.
And Kung Fu
Yeah,
Panda
Panda.
did really well as well, but this one just slight miss. But I'm still ready, willing, able, and intrigued for the fourth one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, these and the answer brings up a good point. It's like sometimes when you dip scores, it's like, oh, there's another one. Like, oh, what's gonna happen with this one? That's not the vibe at all. At least for me, I'm really excited to see the next one. I know it's gonna be a lot of fun, but again, the bar was set so high, of course. And Dave brings up another good point. I did feel that the adult humor was a little higher in the first two. But I'm still going to give it a 4.25. I thought it was a lot of fun. In no way did I feel, let down or anything. Like I said, we're being transparent. Didn't hit for me the same as the first one, but still a very fun movie. And I'm really excited to watch how many more we've got between more Shreks and Puss in Boots and whatever. But I feel like they're all going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for me, we're going to go the old 3.5. My first two were 4s. This one, 3.5.
So actually, yours just tapered off less than ours. Ironically,
when you think about it,
Diamond Dave's tapered off.
I mean,
less
it was, but we can all agree. Like I said, it was still a lot of fun, still real enjoyable. Thanks again. This has been a lovely treat. One more Shrek to go, and hey, supposedly there's going to be a 5th one. I mean, we'll probably have to wait, not like this, but I know that's going to be agonizing. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn, and I'm, of course, Answer. Good night, pals, and we'll catch you on the next one.